Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into a disastrous spaceship tale. So brace yourself. Worse still, the spaceship system failed, as if saying, I refuse to fly. In the emergency, the captain advised everyone, stop using the roaches and hurry to ship one their ticket back home for some pizza. But the captain decided to stay behind for cover. Just as everyone was about to leave, little Jai remembered the late Sioku and noticed fine strands emerging from Sioku's body, reaching for the sky like lightning. What a bizarre sight. Someone cheekily injected a cell activator, leaning on the armored vehicle to patch his nose. Yet he stayed calm, firing supersonic flames from his mouth. And with that firepower, he instantly blasted away thousands of roach people, the armored vehicle zooming away like a phone racer. And just as the two female team members were about to compliment him, disaster loomed as a black tsunami emerged ahead, and upon closer inspection, it turned out to be an army of roaches congregating, leaving everyone speechless. Thankfully, their gear was still up and running. Everyone pushed the pedal to the metal for a head-on clash, and after some serious banter, they finally held off the onslaught. And the armored vehicle finally burst through the nest, everyone rejoicing like it was New Year's Day. Yet in an instant, smiles turned to shock as an even more terrifying roach wave approached. Brace yourselves, everyone's elbows were about to snap. At this critical moment, two defense-savvy layers sprang into action, quickly injecting cell activators. Airborne insects looked like armored beetles, with shells tough as armor, withstanding an elephant's charge. Meanwhile, another is the rainbow weevil, dazzling foes with optical camouflage, with the ladies resetting their heavy shields against the roach attack, covering their elbows like machine guns. The roach wave charged like a flood, and with oxygen running low, their elbows powered down, sending the armored vehicle into a crazy. As the armored vehicle whirled, the trio on top got tossed off, while everyone inside went into a stupor from the armored vehicle enters autopilot, heads for Ship 1, leaving the three outside. Fallen women were surrounded by roaches. Meanwhile, Akira on Ship 2 became a mosquito warrior, fighting with the captain to repel them. Next, the captain lured hordes of mutated roaches into Ship 2, ordering Akira to seal all vents and suck the oxygen out of the cabin, determined to go down with the roaches. As oxygen levels dropped, the roaches were clearly gasping for air, and their combat power plummeted, leaving them no choice but to get whacked by the captain. But after too long without oxygen, even the captain couldn't hang on. When Little Jai and the others woke up, they found themselves at Ship 1, checking things out inside. The other two kept watch. Little Jai's trio found the system broken inside, then gunfire suddenly erupted outside. The two goalkeepers hadn't even transformed yet when they were rated Little Jai frustratingly taken out. As Little Jai and his companions looked around, they came across an incredibly unbelievable scene. Roaches that had been irradiated on Mars looked just like humans, muscular and super speedy. Surprisingly, not the army, but broke low-level folks were sent. They got crushed by roaches. The girls thought the roaches might play nice, but surprise, surprise, they slammed down with a karate chop. The next moment, this guy thought he could fight back. But faced with the giant roach dude, he barely hopped a few times before getting knocked out cold. These roaches were not just strong, their IQ had evolved to the repacking heap. What's a human to do? Transform, of course. Little Jai injected a cell activator, turned into a hornet, and dodged bullets amidst the roachmen. His main strength is toxins, close contact, one-shots a mutant roach. Unlike other hornets, once he struck, he kept at it until the opponent went down, and then another joined in as a desert locust, showing incredible leg strength. Easily leaps over 9-story buildings, steel crumbles under his kicks. The deputy captain morphs into a quirky mantis girl. Her attacks more deadly, brandishing sharp blades that had her dominating the battlefield and striking funny poses. Before long, they wiped out all the roaches, but decided to head back to Ship 2 and discovered a strange sight. A pyramid appearing in the fog, with Ship 2 already firing up its engines and getting ready for takeoff. The doctor's drone appeared, revealing the whole truth to them. The doc never expected just a handful of them could wipe out the roaches. He was after an egg from Mars. Even though the spacecraft sent to Mars 500 years ago was lost, they still brought back a roach head in the escape pod. The doc succeeded in inventing an insect gene modification technology by studying the head's DNA, but there were risks and side effects. The doc's goal was to harness the roaches' combat data to create the world's strongest insect army. And the roaches weren't sent by humans, they rode on human coattails up to Mars. Everything pointed back to the pyramid, and even before landing on Mars, the doc had bribed a crew member. The ship couldn't take off as he deliberately shut down the system to chase the pesky crew. At that time, Ship 2 resumed function. The captain woke up and was shocked by the roaches.